Cold War Berlin is a divided city of secrets. To gain crucial intelligence, governments are willing to greenlight what seem like impossible missions.
Berlin, during this time, you've got British, American, and Soviet spies all flocking to the city to try to get their hands on any sort of information that can give their country just a little bit of an edge.
Berlin had become a vast network of underground communication channels with various agencies, various intelligence groups, trading information. It's a vast network. It's amazing.
In 1954, the U.S. and Britain decide to collaborate on an audacious plan.
The CIA with MI6 want to build a tunnel to tap into phone lines so that we could listen to what the East Germans were talking about.
This is a high-risk operation. East and West are butting heads. The Soviets want the Americans out of Berlin. If they discover this tunnel, that'll be their excuse to kick them out.
They need to build the tunnel without being detected, but to add to the challenge, the CIA and MI6 operatives are constantly being monitored by enemy watchtowers and armed guards.
The area that they select to do this is just 1,500 feet away from East Berlin. But on the East Berlin side, where the phone lines are located, there are prying eyes and military patrols. So they're going to need a cover story if they're going to get away with it. So they come up with a plan to build a 2-story structure over where the tunnel will begin. It provides a cover for unloading equipment and then also removing the dirt that's going to be pulled out of the tunnel itself. And this 2-story structure will then be disguised as a facility associated with one of the airfields in the city. They had to spend 7 months laying the groundwork for this building. Once that was done, they began advancing the tunnel toward the East German side of the border. It took 3 teams working around the clock in shifts, back-breaking work.
The tunnel operation is very dangerous. German patrols are going back and forth. In order to prevent the discovery of the tunnel, the Americans have a lookout that signals the people doing the tunnel to stop work when the German guards get too close.
They move 3,000 tons of soil and then replace it with 125 tons of steel to reinforce the walls of the tunnel.
6 months later, that 1,400-foot tunnel is ready to go, and it's installed with these teleprinters that are attached to switchboards that record and print communication. It's a pretty remarkable achievement.
This wiretap discovers some very interesting things about the establishment of the East German army and the training of that army. It also reveals controversies between the border police and the army.
At the time, the CIA and MI6 believe this tunnel will provide a continuous flow of intelligence for years. But Mother Nature has other ideas.
11 months and 11 days after the completion of the tunnel, a freak rain event strikes the city of Berlin. And as a result of very heavy rainfall, the phone lines go out. A crew is sent to repair the phone lines.
And what did they find? They found a tap on their lines. And that wouldn't take any time at all for them to figure out that it was the Allies underground listening to their intelligence operations.
The following day, Soviets called a press conference revealing the tunnel to the world. They hope that the exposure will both embarrass the West and deter them from carrying out any future operations.
After the Soviets hold their press conference to reveal the discovery of the tunnel, other Western nations are not downtrodden at the discovery. They're impressed by the technology. They're impressed that we were capable of something quite so bold.
The West's clandestine mission is blown, but the operation remains one of the CIA's most celebrated successes of the 50s. While the CIA declassifies a report on the top-secret mission in 2007, it has never fully disclosed the intelligence gathered. The rest within the vaults remains top secret.